Hi, my name's Maurice with Lessons in Your Home, and this is Start Lessons TV. Today, I want to do a video that will lead to two more videos. Today's video is going to be on whole steps and half steps. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, bear with me, because what we want this video to lead to is to teach you about how to make a major chord and a minor chord. But in order to make a major chord or a minor chord anywhere on any instrument, you have to understand what a whole step and a half step is. And there's no easier instrument to visualize that on than the piano. So let's use the piano today. So we'll start with a really foundational note on the piano that everybody identifies with, C. So using C as a bass point, the half step is the next note that can happen to it. You can't skip a note. It has to be the very next note in sequence. So if we move in this direction, which pianists call up, so we're going to play a C and the very next note, and that ends up being a half step. The distance between these two notes are the half step. And for the purpose of this exercise, I'm really not trying to teach you anything about the sound of this half step, but to understand what a half step is so that you can then build a major and minor chord in the next two videos. If you went down this way on the piano, the half step would be the very next note. Notice, you can't memorize whether it's going to be a white key or a black key. It doesn't work like that. There are 12 equal half steps on this piano, and so from one note to the next note, if there's no note in between, that's a half step. So that's how you determine a half step. These are all half steps because they are the next note. And what I've done is I've moved from C to C and played all 12 half steps that there are in an octave. Now, I want to show you what whole steps are. Whole steps is, we're doing simple math. A whole step is two half steps put together. So if this is a half step and this is a half step, then this is a whole step. A whole step can be defined as two notes that have a half step in the middle or between them. This is a whole step. Again, I'm building it moving up in the direction of the piano. To do it down, I know that this is a half step, and so one more half step, two half steps equal a whole step, and these two notes together are the whole step. Notice there's one note in between these two. That's what a whole step equals. And so you have to know what half steps and whole steps are. Take your time to familiarize with yourself with as many as you can just by playing two notes and saying, okay, these two notes have one note in the middle, so that is a whole step. These two notes have one note in the middle, that is a whole step. These two notes have no note in between them or in the middle, so that is a half step. Half steps and whole steps. My name's Maurice. I hope you enjoyed the video. Look for the next two on a major chord and a minor chord.